All right, so here we have a repository that is going to provide some CRUD operations to be able to save, retrieve data about users from our MySQL database. So let's use it to save the brand new user who's trying to register, who's posting the username and password and save it into the database. So here we have the controller, right, that right now is receiving the user instance. Let's save it into the database. So what we'll need to be able to use the repository, we're going to auto-wire the repository. And it's called the user repository. There it is, and we'll call it repository. And so here, instead of echoing the user that was sent to us, let's first save it into a database using the repository. So repository save, and here's the user. Once we save it, maybe we can store it in a local variable called maybe new user. This user will be added to a database. It'll have a brand new primary key, and once we have it, we can send it back to the client, right? All right, so let's try using this endpoint. Let's restart the server. Once we restart the server, it will be listening at port 8080. Let's head back to the client and let's try and send in a user. Notice that the server has successfully created a brand new table. If we go to our database, right, and refresh, we'll see that we have a new user table, which currently is empty. Right, there are no users. Right, so let's try it out. Let's go to the client and let's try and register maybe as Bob. And register. Notice that Bob came back. Right, we sent Bob, right, with username and password, and it came back from the server with a primary key. Right, so that's promising, right? That means presumably that it has been successfully added to the database. Let's head over to the database and let's refresh. Let's call this query again. Notice that now we have Bob in there, right, with the primary key 1. All right, so we have successfully corroborated that we have a full integration of all the stacks that we need, right? We have the client talking to the server talking to the database. We can retrieve the data that we've just inserted and we can send it back to the client. So we have full communication between all the different stacks, which is perfect. Let's keep going.